that signature wail we thought we were never going to hear again. But yeah. There was Steven Tyler making a surprise appearance and giving a surprise performance on Saturday during Back to the Beginning, the farewell concert for Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath at Villa Park. Steven wasn't part of the initial lineup when it was announced, nor was his name on the poster, but yeah, he sang 3 songs in total, and he managed to work these song titles into his Instagram caption when he wrote, "Whole lot of love last night for Black Sabbath. Thank you, Ozzy Osbourne, for letting us walk your way. The train is still rolling." Well done, Steven. Well done. So yeah, he performed The Train Kept Rolling, which is a song that Aerosmith has covered. And then the band's own Walk This Way. And then a cover of Led Zeppelin's Whole Lot of Love. Now, Steven wasn't joined by his Aerosmith bandmates for the event. Instead, he was accompanied by a supergroup that Steven shouted out in his Instagram caption. Thank you, my brothers, Tom Morello, Ronnie Wood, Nuno Betancourt, Watt, Travis Barker, Chad Smith, and Rudy Sarzo. And I don't know exactly how to verbalize what Steven ended it with, saying, "You flaming heart, you hot hearts, your love is on fire." I don't know what he meant. Now, Steven's incredible vocals on those 3 tracks has many questioning, or at least hoping, that this means that Aerosmith could hit the road again. Because yeah, it was almost a year ago, on August 2nd, 2024, that the band announced on their Instagram, Steven has spent months tirelessly working on getting his voice to where it was before his injury. We've seen him struggling despite having the best medical team by his side. Sadly, it is clear that a full recovery from his vocal injury is not possible. We have made a heartbreaking and difficult but necessary decision as a band of brothers to retire from the touring stage. But yeah, for many years, that sounded like a full recovery on Saturday. And it should be noted too that Steven is 77 years old. Like, I mean, most people in their vocal prime can't wail like that, and he's doing it at 77. Now, before Steven's performance on Saturday, his Aerosmith bandmate Joe Perry called into Trunk Nation with Eddie Trunk on SiriusXM on Tuesday and revealed there's a possibility that the band could walk their way back onto a stage.
We talk probably a couple of times a week. We're talking about it. I mean, except for like anything on the calendar, we're all alive and well. So, you know, we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I think some people were assuming that, Steven was now hoarse now and, could barely speak or something like that. So to see him perform at that kind of level, yeah, they're very excited. And there's just calls for them to resurrect the Peace Out tour that they canceled in September 2022. But yeah, this was 3 songs in a one-off performance. And I did notice that Steven did not sing the high notes in the Walk This Way chorus on Saturday. Touring is a whole other beast. Like I've talked about this a lot lately. The Peace Out tour was scheduled to be 43 dates, a show approximately every 3 days. The set list was 18 songs. The show was about 2 hours long. That would be strenuous on anyone's vocal cords, let alone, someone who's having to give those Steven Tyler level of vocals. Yeah, so it's just not possible. I do think this performance on Saturday gives hope to what I suggested when they announced their retirement, that hopefully Steven gets to a point where they can get together and do a farewell show, just like this show was for Black Sabbath on Saturday. A one-off farewell show that, they can live stream around the world, so the fans can see it all around the world. And it seems like Joe is a little bit of the same wavelength.
I know there's got to be at least another Aerosmith gig, and I'm not looking forward to putting the set list together for that one. But
So 18 songs, 2 hours might be a little much for Steven's voice, so they might have to cut it down a little bit. But I mean, that set list that they had for the Peace Out tour didn't include Amazing or Crazy. So it'd be crazy to not have those 2 songs on a farewell set list. So I don't know what they're going to do about that. But let's take one step at a time here. But I do think this performance definitely gives us hope that, Steven will be able to perform in some capacity in a one-off show to say goodbye to fans. But what are your thoughts?